Hello, everybody. Justin Zane here, along with.
Howdy, homies. Sid Swami from Magic and Hash representing.
And today, we're here to give our predictions for the brand new WWE pay per view called Goodness,
Great Balls of Fire!
Goodness Gracious Great Balls of Fire!
Okay, so what do you think of the name Great Balls of Fire?
Well, the title, I think, the title's fine, even though it was placed from the old pay per view of Bad Blood, because it was supposed to be Bad Blood, but thanks to the new era stuff going on around here, we don't see much blood these days. So
Yeah.
that's why they decided to switch the name to Great Balls of Fire. But the logo, though.
Yeah. I think enough people have talked about the logo. It was really funny at first. When you first notice that the logo does look like testicles and a dick. But that's old news, man.
Fiery balls with a fiery schlong.
There's some pretty exciting matches, though, on this show. We got the return of Braun Strowman, which was completely unexpected. Back 4 months early from injury. So he'll be facing off against Roman Reigns. And which match do you want to talk about first?
Well, of course, we gotta talk about the pre-show match, which is the Cruiserweight title match between King of the Cruiserweights Neville and Akira Tozawa.
Yep, Akira Tozawa being the newest member to join Titus Worldwide.
Titus Worldwide!
Akira Tozawa, ever since showing up on 205 Live, has been strong. His rivalry with Brian Kendrick, was huge. It's going to be a really exciting match. That being said, we have seen what Neville is willing to resort to in a desperate situation.
Yeah.
So, I think that Neville is powerful enough if he resorts to those dirty tactics, then Akira Tozawa is going to have a hard time winning this one. So I got to predict for Neville.
Well, with Akira Tozawa being part of the Titus brand, or Titus Worldwide, I have a good feeling that Akira Tozawa may have Titus O'Neil in his corner, and Titus O'Neil in Akira Tozawa's corner could give Akira Tozawa an advantage.
Now, let me ask you something. In your experience, how often do titles change hands on the pre-show? Does that happen often?
Not that I know of. Nope, not as much often.
So that's just another indication to me that Neville has a clear advantage in this. I really hope that this isn't the end of that rivalry, though, because it's been really entertaining so far.
Mm-hmm. But above all seriousness, Akira Tozawa may very well have a chance at becoming the next Cruiserweight champion. And if I remember correctly, if Akira Tozawa becomes champion, he'll be the, fifth or sixth person to win the title.
Well, so we have TJP was the first one.
Brian Kendrick's the second.
And then we had
Rich Swann's the third.
Swann, Neville, who's held it forever. So
Akira Tozawa is going to be the fifth champion if he wins.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That the title has changed hands 5 times already, and it's been less than a year since the Cruiserweight Classic. So
yeah, yeah. Okay, so
also another thing, as far as I know, in the entirety of the WWE, Neville is like the longest reigning champ right now. Pretty sure.
Yeah, you may be right.
He's had the belt ever since the Royal Rumble is when he won it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, so you may be right there. Yeah. Okay. Next, let's give our predictions for the 30-minute Iron Man tag team match for the Raw tag team titles between Cesaro and Sheamus, the champions, going up against the challengers, the Hardy Boys.
Delete.
Delete.
Man, I'll tell you that these two teams have a lot of charisma. They put on great matches together. They've got great chemistry. It's fun to watch. This is like one of the coolest rivalries in ring that I've seen tag team wrestling in a while. The Hardy Boys are huge faces now. Something's telling me, though, that they're going to split up soon. Like, I have a feeling that Jeff Hardy is going to go for his, like, main event singles push. And from what I hear, the WWE was able to get the Broken Universe, like, IP now. So we may see that come out of the woodwork, which leads me to believe that
Matt Hardy may turn heel if they lose the match.
Well, I don't know if they're necessarily going to do like a Hardy Boys feud again. I don't know if they've got to go down that road. But I do see the Hardy Boys splitting up if they don't manage to win this match. I don't think that they're going to beat Sheamus and Cesaro just because, like, I feel like they don't need the belts right now. Like, the Hardy Boys don't need the belts. And Sheamus and Cesaro are doing great right now. So I'm going to go with them.
Well, to me, the Hardy Boys, ever since they made their return to at a WrestleMania to win the Raw Tag titles in the first place, they've been on a major roll since their return as of late. And I have a feeling that could very well give them an advantage in this. All that momentum could give them an advantage in this 30-minute Iron Man match.
Well, man, we haven't been seeing eye to eye on predictions so far, I don't think.
So far, not.
We're going to have to see who comes out ahead on this one, man. Usually you and me are kind of on the same page in a lot of things. I'm sure we'll find a match we both agree on.
Right. But of course, Iron Man match means more than one pinfall. So we got to predict what the score is going to be. Mm-hmm. So for me, I think the Hardy Boys will win it, let's say, 5-4.
I'm going to go with Cesaro and Sheamus winning like 1-2. So, like, Cesaro and Sheamus will win 2. It'll be like a 2 out of 3 thing. Because you have to think, like, a 30-minute Iron Man match is not very long. They used to be 60 minutes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't see how many pinfall. I don't see how like 9 pinfalls could happen in 30 minutes. But then again, like each one of those competitors has a huge move. Particularly Sheamus with the brogue kick that can come out of nowhere. So that could be a really quick pin decision there.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this one.
Yeah. All right. Now let's talk about a match that I thought we'd never see. Because this match is all about absolute betrayal and retribution. Because, ladies and gentlemen, at Great Balls of Fire, it's Enzo Amore versus Big Cass.
I just don't see how there's any way that this couldn't be a complete squash. Like, Enzo has not been booked to look strong at all. Even in his, like, tag team days with Big Cass, it always seemed like he would get his ass beat, like, a lot, and then tag Cass in, and Cass would kind of clean house for him. I don't think Enzo's a particularly good in-ring performer either. And I think Big Cass is definitely the stronger of the two. I don't, like, obviously I'm picking Big Cass, but I don't even think that Enzo is going to, like, provide any kind of challenge for him at all. And I think it's going to be just a huge sympathy grab for Enzo and just massive heat for Big Cass.
And as much as, I mean, I do have to agree with that, but to me, this match is like a next generation version of the SummerSlam 2002 classic between Triple H and Shawn Michaels.